I can solve a system of two equations in two unknowns algebraically. Solve the system of equations for x and y algebraically. So we've got a couple of methods, right? We've got equal values. We've got substitution. And we've got elimination. Those are the three methods that we've talked about this unit. So if I take a look at this problem, this one is nicely set up for substitution because this equation is already solved for y. So I know that y is 3x minus 7. So if I know that, then I can substitute this expression in for y. I'm going to replace y with 3x minus 7. So I've got 3x minus 4y. Well, I'm replacing y with 3x minus 7 equals 10. Okay, so just take a moment and see what I did there. I replaced this y with what's inside the box here, because I know that y is equal to 3x minus 7. So now I go and I just solve this like I would a single variable equation for x. 3x, I'm going to multiply by negative 4, so I have negative 12x. Negative 4 times a negative 7, negative times a negative is a positive 28. Okay, I have 3x minus 12x, so that's negative 9x. Need to get x by itself, so I'm going to subtract 28. And I get negative 9x equals negative 18. So x is 2. All right, I know x, but I don't know y. But I do know that y is equal to 3x minus 7. So y is 3 times 2 minus 7, right? Because x was 2. So we have 6 minus 7, which is negative 1. And you can always check your answers with these problems. So I can make sure that this x and y satisfies this equation. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 4 times a negative 1, so I end up with 6 plus 4. Is that 10? Yes, it is. So we're just plugging x and y in to these two equations to make sure it works. All right, let's take a look at B here. So B, not really set up for substitution because we're not solved for either x or y. Can't really do equal values. Oh, elimination. Look, we've got a 3 and a 3. They match. So we can subtract here. If I subtract, I will get rid of the y's. So I'm going to subtract, right? 3y minus 3y, those cancel. And then I have 2 minus a negative 4, that's 6. Negative 7 minus 23, that's negative 30. So what am I multiplying 6 by to get negative 30? Negative 5. So I know x is negative 5. So now I need to take this and I need to plug it into one of these top equations. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and start. Let's do the bottom one. I have negative 4 times negative 5, because that's x, negative 4 times x, plus 3y equals 23. Negative 4 times negative 5 is 20. Solving for y, so we're going to subtract 20. 3y equals 3. So y is 1. Again, you can double check to make sure it works in the top equation. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. 3 times 1 is plus 3. Oh, that is negative 7. Okay, you can always check your answers on these.